Hello, and welcome to the 21st episode of the second season of the Ecobitch Actress Podcast. My name is Sadie, and I'm your host. Let's welcome back our co-host. What up? Nice. Where do I start? Now that I've got my Oscar, I don't know if I'll keep on acting. Just kidding. I'm still one Netflix comedy special short of getting my parents' approval, so I'll be at it. Anyway, if you missed the last episode, it was really epic, where I talk about how I won an Oscar. I did not, well, almost. So now that I'm accomplished in acting, I'm going to work on comedy a little more. And if you didn't know, I'm a sarcastic person. I feel like I have to remind everyone that this is a parody. And thank you to I have 4 avid listeners of the Ecobitch Actress Podcast, because the views have been going up. Yay. Yeah, and I think it's because my co-host is super charming. I am. And don't forget to watch on YouTube Ecobitch Actress to see the video version. Wow, for once, you're useful. Otherwise, you're just a showcase for my averagely amazing voiceover skills. Anyway, if you have never listened to this podcast, we start with an eco tip that's great for the environment, might not be for you, but who cares? Followed by an actress story. Today's story, you can look forward to it because I rehearsed it. What else do I want to talk about? I just came back from a trip from Asia, and I was jet lagged for 12 days there. And then I'm still jet lagged now. So it's like a whole month of jet lagging. And I'm not very happy about that. It has nothing to do with my age. I'm ageless. But what should I do? It's just like I'm going to be jet lagged all the time. And there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, STFU, and let's get on with the eco tip. Today's eco tip is kind of hard to explain. Bear with me. So first of all, co-host, your turn to ask. How many people are single? Wait a second. This is not that kind of podcast, but I'm single, and this tip is for all the single people out there. Like, if you are single, I assume you don't cook all the time and you eat out a lot. And don't judge me, but I eat out sometimes. And the thing I would do when I eat out is to overbuy so I could eat the leftovers. I think if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you're just not going to have leftover food because your other half is going to just eat it all up. That's the assumption. I'm neutral about it. Whatever, they can eat it up. I don't care. What am I talking about? Okay, so the tip is when you go to a restaurant and you're single as fuck and you want to overorder so you can have leftovers for your second meal. Stop judging, people. Stop judging. Just stop. But the thing is, this is going to take a little bit of courage, but you should just order it to go, even if it's a restaurant. And I'll explain. So if you order a meal and then eat half of it and then have the rest to go, you're wasting 2 sets of food containers, utensils, plates, because you are having it done in a plate that they later have to wash. And then you put the rest in a container, which is plastic or paper or whatever it is. So that's double your carbon footprint on the restaurant/food. So what you can do is to order straight, I'll have this dim sum chow mein. Oh my God, that is the worst thing to say. Even though I'm Asian, it's so stupid. But okay, let's change it up. I'll have my angel hair fettuccine in a to-go box, please. I'm telling you, it's not that easy to do because the waiter will look at you weird, what the fuck? But still, do it. And then when it comes in a plastic container, right, you're going to open it. You will. And then ask for a fork and then just eat it sitting there like a weirdo. But it's good for the environment. So you should do it. And it is definitely a big kind of a challenge for anyone who has trouble being authentic. You know what I mean? I can do it sometimes. It depends on the restaurant. But if it's something casual, I'll just do it because I'm an eco bitch. And you should too. Great. I have nothing left to say. Say something Superman. Yeah, that was an absolutely splendid eco tip. I love your positivity. Let's move on to our actress story. Today's story happened at Runyon Canyon, which is a hiking trail in Hollywood, California. One random day, I was walking there near sunset. I was alone, happily alone. Okay, that's the theme of the day, but whatever. And the sky was like a coral color, and I was enjoying my time in solitude until I see someone walking from afar at 12 o'clock, a dude. And I was slightly pissed off because he disturbed my peace, my solitude. That's the only reason. And then he walked closer, and I see that it's an older white man in t-shirts and shorts, just another guy. And I was slightly annoyed at him for disturbing my solitude. And it would not have made a difference if it was a super hot dude with six packs, okay? But anyway, I was annoyed, so I did not say a thing, even though I know a lot of these people love to say hi on trails. But Runyon Canyon is not one of those trails. It is a trail full of snobby people who don't say hi, like me. So I did not say hi, and we were just going to pass each other in silence, and I could enjoy my solitude, peace again. But then, right as I passed him by, he said, "Bitch." And as a very polite, socially capable woman, I first looked around to make sure that he was addressing me. And yes, I was the only human, if not female, in the whole vicinity. It was a time where there was nobody around. And I thought that was just absurd. And of course, I had to say something to combat that. Even if not for me, I have all the weight of all the sisters, daughters, grandmas, moms, girls, and feminists on my shoulder. So I have to say something back to this motherfucker. But then I was not well read in the arts of insulting random strangers like he was. I mean, he was walking away. I had to do the insult in less than 3 seconds. So I searched my brain for the worst insult possible. And I finally yelled at his back, "Racist," which was the worst insult I could ever say in that moment. And then he walked away. And since then, I have practiced and mastered the art of calling names. I could definitely call him next time I see him a rotting leaf in a dirty pond, or like a pony poop. Isn't that brilliant? Wow, that is just poor. I know. I still don't insult random strangers. That's not my thing. But then now all I remember of this dude, besides his pale skin and his flip-flops, was his t-shirt collar being really frayed, like extremely frayed, like falling apart. And I thought, why do I want to why do I want to waste my energy on someone like that? The only value that he poses to me is for me to tell this story at this open mic / podcast over and over again for days to come. And that's the story I am thinking to tell at a storytelling open mic. And now you're getting this as a bonus on my podcast, okay? So how is it related to actual story? I have an answer for you. My friend or friend's friend said he or she saw Anne Hathaway walking the Runyon Canyon once in shades and paparazzi chasing her. The point is, I guess me and Anne Hathaway hike the same trails, and that's why it's an actress story. Anyway, guys, please subscribe on YouTube and subscribe on my podcast and Instagram at SadieCOfficial. See you next time.